Okay. All right. Oops. Okay, getting to seeing if I can. I've had nothing but trouble since 2018 doing this video, so let's try it again. Kind of had fun looking back at this, but again, this is in real time. The Walkabout 2018, and I can't remember if they did a 2019 Walkabout. I don't remember covering it. I was actually having a major kind of gathering, celebration, outing at a historic German restaurant in the city that's been around forever, which kind of went downhill, but we'll leave that go for now. Um, I mean, it was the last Christmas that I knew it at the time. Something told me that. Um, because the next year was the Branch Covidian Christmas. And, um, you know, my parents believed everything. And my dad had become ill beginning around maybe the beginning of November. My mom had gotten cancer. And of course, because again of the COVID issue, she could not get in for MRIs. She had a blood cancer. She needed her bone marrow and her bones examined to ensure that there were no lesions on them. And the whole thing ended up being the worst, like, years of my life. I mean, just when you think things might be good, that event, that COVID thing, just really took a toll on my personal life and my family's life. But I'm not the only person out there who had issues during that time. So I'm not alone there. But it was, and like I said, I don't think I'm the only person out there. I think many people did. I think probably hundreds of thousands of people had similar stories. So anyway, it was sad, but during 2019, I did not follow this, and or if I did, I don't remember. I think I don't know. I'm going to have to look into seeing if I can find something from that time. So let's go to the scarfing incident, and this would have been the first time this would have been reported. I did not make that name up. Someone else did, but I think it's appropriate. Let's go.
Evil, faking bitch.
Oops. Sorry.
Kate is still won't talk to her. Iced out.
She was iced out. Catherine, from the time she left the church, here she is with Anne. She was like, I don't want to be around this chick. I don't want my picture taken with her. I don't want to be associated with her. Tim is back here. Sir Tim Lawrence. I think I've got that right. Brooksbank and his wife are like, okay, look at the expressions on everyone's face except hers. And again, you may not think this, but the whole entire time since I saw that hat, it isn't unusual that a royal would wear a hat like that, but compared to everyone else, it is different, except for the York sisters. It's unusual, it's, I mean, you have, she's short, so she needed something for the crowd and the cameras so that they could have a quick identify and so she could get her snap taken. She's posing 100% of the time. So she wore this hat so that the photographers, and I believe so the people that she had in the crowd from Crowds on Demand could recognize her. Let's go.
You know, when I look at this
Oh,
footage,
the video I'm reviewing and reposting right now as we speak, this is from 2018. Okay.
all right, I'm trying to get every view I can. Now she's knows
And pardon my language. And you know what? He was bald then and he's bald now.
that the camera's on her, so she's pretending to be part of the group, but she's not. She has literally turned her entire back to
Yeah,
her
she
to start
has.
conversations with other people since they left the church. William is just like, all right, Harry, is this a happy young man?
No, it is not.
Smiling, excited, glad to be alive, expecting first child with young wife.
Eh,
Well, I mean old wife, I'm sorry.
the psyop is down. He's trying to figure out, I believe he still and always was trying to figure out how to get the fuck away from her. She snared him using her narcissistic personality disorder, her sociopathy with regard to lying and staging. Okay.
No, he's a dude that's been bamboozled into marrying a bitch, and a big one at that. He knows the camera's on him. He sees it. He knows it's on him. He's looking down. Kate still has her back turned, wants to make sure Megan is at least far enough away so she can start going down the steps because she doesn't want to be with her. But now she's almost forced to be. She takes a deep sigh, and Sparkles can't leave her alone. She has to turn her entire body with her hair
Yeah.
to
And that is what she did. And I mean, this is, yeah. Eugenie is looking at her. Anne and Tim are in conversation, which I think is just sort of natural here. But Catherine was trying to avoid her. To the point where, okay, she managed to escape. Megan wanted the photo op, okay? So, wait a minute. Yeah, yeah, I believe that's Eugenie. Is that Beatrice? Okay, I apologize. All right, so Catherine realizes that she's got to get this over with. I think Megan not only persisted through the snub. I mean, they were having a private conversation. Let it go. And I said this a long time ago. That's the breaks, girl. That shit happens with your in-laws. I think we can all tell stories. I never, I mean, oh, let me give you an example. My mother-in-law ended up walking into the foyer after we bought a house right before we got married. I lived there alone before we got married. And we had we had two open entrances, and both of them had, proper lighting, coat hanging area. It was 100-year-old house. So you walked up steps to go into the house, and then there were steps to get into the kitchen. And there was a door. You walked in the door and back, and there was a door between the kitchen and the back entrance, for warmth and practical reasons, because it was a house built over 100 years ago, and it was just normal and standard for these homes. And there was a lighting fixture. It was updated, from not period, not from the 1920s. And instead of, like, the first thing she said when she walked in was, "I don't like that light." I'm like, thank you. The whole thing. Or his sisters walked in. This is gonna be too small in a few years. And I'm like, if you can't see that this is the most knockout, beautiful place, it was on a historic walk of homes for the area I lived in. It was on a tour. We had a poster that was made that the owner gave me because this happened about a year before she sold the house. And I thought, you cunt, this is really, like, extraordinarily beautiful. It's perfect. But there's something in you that just doesn't like it because you're a spoiled bitch. And I had to blow all that off. Oh, we can't come in there. It's too small. We can't hold a party there. We can't, I wanted to invite the family over, the entire family over. We're not driving there. And this went on for and then I just gave up. I thought, fuck you, you don't have to be in my house. So I invited other people. I didn't ever say that. I went to their gatherings. You see what I'm saying? This is normal things. These are normal things you deal with. They are not pleasant. They are difficult, but you deal with them. And so if you want to listen to, like, P. Dinosaur or Taz, they look like, well, nice people, but let's talk about the real world here, not just say, oh my God, I always knew she was just up for the clicks. Well, okay, so are you, though. And you're monetizing. To my knowledge, do you think P. Dina was like a fan of the royal family in the 80s or 70s? I doubt it. Dan Wooten, what is he up to? I mean, just enough already. What we're trying to do is take our own life experiences and make them relative to what's going on, because at the end of the day, everyone puts their pants on the same way, right? Yes, I know these are royals, the King of England and all that, but you have to this is just normal in families. I don't care if you're the royal family. There's a scene from The Young Victoria where King George says, before Victoria became queen, he was drunk and he was, off the wall during a holiday dinner, and he bitched someone out in his family. I think Victoria's mother or stepmother, I can't remember. The scene, if I put it up, I can find it on YouTube, but I don't think I can put it up because my video would be blocked. But he ends up bitching someone out during, I think, Christmas dinner, whatever. And then he says, families. Get my drift? That's the way it is. Okay, let's keep going.
Try to get the attention of somebody. Does Harry look happy? Kate's just like, okay, let's get this photo, let's get it done. Let's get out of here. But she immediately goes, she probably said something like, oh, I like your outfit. Maybe not. She's watching Kate's feet. She's watching. Then she said something to her and she just looked at her like, sure, yeah, right. So here's the queen getting into the car. There's Beatrice. Okay. Getting behind her. Now she takes off. Now watch the curtsy. Coming in a sec. As the car goes by, who do we have? Catherine right away. He bows. She curtsies. And then she followed suit but went down even lower. It's almost like she's genuflecting at Mass. If you're not Catholic,
she was competing with Catherine. Notice how Beatrice didn't curtsy. Now watch what Megan does. You have William looking at Megan curtsy. Like, what the fuck, man? You're such a bitch. Well, I'm just saying, okay, he thinks that shit too. He's not superhuman.
She curtsies. And then she followed suit but went down even lower. It's almost like she's genuflecting at Mass.
No, she's competing.
If you're not Catholic, that's pretty much looks to me like what she's doing. She looked like she was genuflecting, not curtsying. Because you'll notice... Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, I take that back. William had criticized her for not curtsying properly, so she decided to do what she calls a deep curtsy. It's not just a curtsy. But, she was several months pregnant here and seems to have no issues with heels, walking, and, she was trying to say, I can do it better than you, bitch. But Catherine really kept her distance here. And this was before the fake birth. And Megan wanted to just be a part of the shit. But she acted a certain way and put on a show in a certain way. Now, she'd only been in the fold here for about 6 months-ish, or a little over. So she put herself, she so wanted to be the center of attention, even in this video. She is literally in the middle. She needs to have the attention. I believe she wore a hat that looked like this. Yes, I know people say, well, English women wear hats. Okay, I get that. But I believe this specific hat was so that she could stand out in the Walkabout. We'll see later. And plus, she's shorter than Catherine. But William is spotting the shit. And we're going to go back again to watch this. And let's try. The Queen leaves with Beatrice. And let's pick it up.
Catherine, right
Here are, fans and royal watchers. Okay.
away, he bows. She curtsies. And then she followed suit, but went down even lower. It's almost like she's genuflecting at Mass. If you're not Catholic, that's pretty much looks to me like what she's doing. She looked like she was genuflecting, not curtsying. Because you'll notice.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah, okay. It looks like she's trying to put one leg behind.
It doesn't matter.
Almost looks like she's doing it backwards, doesn't she? Looks like she started to do a genuflect and then realized she was, look at him looking at her.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's that hard to learn how to
Andrew was pissed off there.
curtsy properly and when to do it? Do you think it's that difficult? He's staying as far away from the situation as possible. So is she. So is she. She stands out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
So everybody catches her. Look at me. I'm down on the ground. He looks at her like, what the fuck is this ass doing?
Yeah.
He said something. He's licking his lips.
So if we look at Megan's expression, oops, I'm sorry, what did I do here? Her expression now, she's like, can't I do anything right? I'm just trying to get the attention of people. If you look at her and the way she's looking down, she's still calculating. She's like, I've got to do this, man. I've got to stand out. She is literally in the middle of this. A person that's been there 6 months, that's been previously married, that clearly is an opportunist, that clearly the most common ally would be Catherine. You know what I'm saying? Like how can I put it? Unfortunately, my brother was married twice, and I was always very close friends with both of his wives. And it was important to him. And he said, hey, you got to meet my sister. She's really cool. You'll love her. We'll hang out with her. And right away, this happens to me, and it was just like, yeah, this is great. And I'm like, sure, well, I had one of them became like my own sister, and the other I had my misgivings about, just because, well, I mean, she was very spoiled. She smoked pot all the time, yet she had a professional job. She was a physical therapist at a major hospital. And I thought, wow. This was in the 90s. You're smoking weed and doing your job? Highly unusual. All right, let's continue. So here she is, but I was still always nice right up until sort of when she had an affair. And I was like, look, I can't cope with this much longer. And I just would tell her. I said, this is my brother. I can't take sides. I'm sorry. You know, and basically it's what I said. I had to come right out and say it, but not in a mean way. Hey. I just was like, oh, I understand you're going through pain. And I know my brother's a bad communicator, but I can't take sides against him. I don't know what you want me to do exactly, but I can't go against my family. So we have this. We have William. Okay.
She checked to
William, did you see my curtsy?
make sure he saw her curtsy. This girl is very, very, very insecure. Now her gloves went from off position to on position.
Wow.
She's kind of looking at her, but not really. There's some sort of an exchange going on here. I'm not sure what it was.
Well, I'll tell you what it was. It was William saying, fuck you, but why can't I get further anymore?
What the hell? You can't see it there. And then she turned because she knows the cameras are on her. Then she again grabs Harry right away because she can't.
Andrew walks past her like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Catherine looking in the other direction. William is like almost on the floor laughing at this chick. Harry's like, hey, how's it going? Looking balder than ever with his Masonic hand thing going on. Charles, wants to chill out and have a cocktail.
Not grab him. And by now he's just used to it. Did you see him grit his teeth?
Oh.
Let's put it back.
No.
It's hard for me to look at her. He grit his teeth. Watch. There goes Andrew. Look at him.
Look at William. He is hilarious.
Oh, okay, whatever. Now she knows the camera's on her. This is a one ugly broad.
Well,
okay, it just is. If you were to enlarge, this is all photoshopped and airbrushed in the pictures. This is not her normal natural skin. She has cheek implants. She has false eyelashes, microbladed hair, extensions plus wig,
brows,
lip injections, a nose job. Did I say cheek implants? Her whole entire jawline has been reconstructed because she had a almost unattractive jawline that, honestly, it could be even a dentist had to do it because her teeth were messed up. I mean, there's something very wrong. Oh, let's not forget the stuff on her teeth. Sometimes she has these caps on her teeth. Sometimes she has them on. Sometimes she has them off. She's trying to strike up a conversation with Edward. Sophie is keeping her distance. Anne has her back turned. She now knows the camera's on her, so she's getting her shot right here. This one is just knows there's something not right. Look at her. It doesn't take much to figure out she's not welcome and she's been iced out. Look at her, but she knows the camera's on her, so she's doing a camera shot and then tilting her head back. Oh, yes. Oh, everybody, please look at me. Please. And then she puts her head down and does the shit with her eyes. He's just like not happy. Not happy. I almost think he might have like some form of like ADD or something. He's always fidgeting, not happy. He's not confident. This girl has destroyed his self-confidence because he made such a huge mistake. Here she's got her Playboy bunny ears. I think it looks like an Indian headdress. I think she looks like a complete fucking asshole. Completely out of place.
Sorry about that comment.
Whatever getup she's got on, I don't know if it's even one-piece dress. God only knows. Button your coat, bitch.
Well, what I can say is the arms are off. If it's 3/4 length, it's too long. If it's normal length, it's too short. And I always have a problem with that with her, but she does not wear clothes well, does she? No.
She doesn't even have she doesn't have any accessories. And now by the way, in this last couple of seconds, the gloves now are off. So she's been posing because she needs as much paraphernalia as possible to cover this crap up because it's fake. She's not pregnant. When did the gloves?
P.S. That moon bump size kind of stayed the same for a pretty long time, didn't it? It was kind of big there. Then it deflated, then it went up, then it deflated during these months. How dumb does she think we are?
Come off though? After the curtsy? For the camera, because she wants the ring to show. Because she has the gloves on here.
Obnoxious.
Okay. She has the gloves on, gloves on, gloves on. She insists on grabbing Harry.
Wow.
Then all of a sudden they go to another shot where she has no gloves on.
Edward is speaking to her, but she's not looking. She's looking into one of the cameras, which she always does.
And now she's more than well aware that now is her time.
You know what freaks me out is how In Style did nothing but film her. And this pregnancy bump did not change. This is December. I mean, wow, it stayed this size for quite a while, didn't it? It shrunk, it got bigger, it got more inflated, and then it went down. So it's all very strange to me.
It's got the mouthpiece in for the pictures, and she's tilting her head and she's batting her eyelids, trying to pull a Princess Diana. Look at her, batting her eyelids, flirting with Edward. Okay? Comes forward, no gloves on her hand. Now she's looking back to try to find Catherine. Or no, she's trying to make sure everybody's got her shot.
Oh, wait a minute.
Looking down like Diana. Harry.
Did the scarfing incident go away there? Or
wants to get the fuck out of there. He's got the whole thing going on with his hand again. Never stops fidgeting. Her gloves are off. Now okay, look, real quick. At this point, especially if you're on big screen TV or you get this enlarged, you can see the distinct delineation from one piece of hair here, which I think are extensions, and the rest of it here, which is a wig, and it's already fallen apart. Or at least it looks that it came very, very loose. It came undone during the thing. That's what it looks like to me from here. Yeah, it did. It wasn't like that. It's just hanging all over the place. But you can see that it's like almost like a little cap, a row of something, and then this is different. I can see 3 different distinct hair types. I think part is real hair, part is a wig, and part is extensions, and it's already come undone. Get a can of Shaper Plus or something. Here's Brooksbank. He's exchanging hellos with Harry, and he's beaming. Harry waves to him and says hi, and he's thinking, God, I wish I could go back to not being with her. But Brooksbank, she's trying to get his attention. He refused to look at her, and Beatrice is pulling him away from her. Let's go back. All right. Oh boy. Do it again. Look, Brooks. Look for Brooksbank. Right here. Harry says hi to him. Hi, Jack. He turns. He's like, hi. And then right away gets his eyes off of Megan, even though Megan was trying to make eye contact with him, she has been iced out. That family has gotten together and they iced her out. He won't even make eye contact with her, and Eugenie is literally pulling her away. He don't like her. Let's do it one more time. Because you know why? Jack and Eugenie are confident and happy. Harry, look at him. He looks miserable. He is not happy. Let's go. Watch Brooksbank. He looks at Harry. He says hi to him. And then he turned away right away. And Sparkles is trying to get their attention. No luck. She's literally pulling Jack away. These two have discussed ice her out. I think they all have, because she's been iced out by this family. And she's got, I can see 3 different types of hair. Okay, let's keep going. By now, the hair is completely undone and hanging out because these are like extensions. Here she is goose-stepping again. Then she goes to this Instagram person with this fucking ridiculous hat.
I wanted to mention something. When you look at the crowd here, they're not turning their heads or looking at Megan. They're looking at other people here. Not her.
But see, this was all planned in advance. Because she didn't go from person to person. She went from trying to say hi.
Here is her plant. Put right in the front with her sign. Megan went straight to her. She knew what was going on. This was in advance. I believe Harry knew, and his head is down. He's like, ugh.
To Brooksbank directly to this person who's got the sign.
Yep.
And then gets her photo op moment aside from everyone else in the royal family. Mm-hmm. So she stands out like a sore fucking thumb. And this one's filming it on her phone. And probably sold it to the Daily Mail or some shit.
Of course she's in a wheelchair, right? I mean, just cross into me. Yeah, I need someone in a wheelchair, even if they're not disabled. I just a thought.
Like that. I don't know what this is. It looks,
oh my gosh,
like 2 devil horns. I couldn't figure it out. Not a good look. And it looks like black to me, although I guess it's navy blue. I don't know. This girl has nothing better to do at age 14. She, I feel sorry for her. At age 14, I was trying to get Led Zeppelin tickets, okay? Or waiting for the next time they toured. And then all the guys did go, and I was way too young to go. They went on a train to Chicago. I was too young. I mean, there's no way. But I mean, that's what I was hanging around with guys that were 5 years older than me, and my parents had left me alone for full weekends by myself. This one's sitting around in her bedroom on a fucking phone taking pictures of herself. But now she's probably got a shitload of cash and a little bit of jingle in her pockets to buy some stuff. Here her hair's all over the place. Everything's just all over. And she immediately makes the whole walkabout about her. Harry holds his head down and looks like,
yeah,
Like, oh, I can't believe this. He'll be polite. This was staged. Do you think royal security would have? I don't know. She knows what's going on. And now they're going to pop up pictures of Meghan to the left. So there's Catherine's look, which is really exquisite, but they're covering it with a big, huge icon that says "in style." You know what? Did I see Meghan with any?
I'm sorry, how to master Megan's messy bun? Bun? Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe that is a video. You just dump your hair and, let it all hang out, and there are ways to make that not happen, but she does not know them. But okay.
Flowers? I don't know. All right, I'm done. That ends my video. Let's put it back. So hopefully these turn out. This is part 2 of the body language of Schmeggles at Christmas. Why the fuck you'd want to? I mean, you know what you do.
Yeah.
You put your hair in a ponytail and wrap it around a bunch of times and stick some bobby pins in there. There you go.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous. Sorry, it just is. Okay. Okay. Well, let's get out of here, kids.